This is groundnut soup, aka peanut sauce. It is one of Cameroon's finest soups or sauces, popularly eaten in many homes. Now let's have a look at how to make groundnut soup. Groundnut soup is basically peanut sauce. I'm using this creamy peanut butter to make my groundnut soup. Back home, we will normally fry the peanut, dehull it, and then blend it to get a paste. So the whole idea of groundnut soup is making a paste out of the peanut so that we can use it to make this soup. So since we have peanut butter already here and getting fresh groundnut from African stores is also much expensive. So if you're living out in the diaspora and you have peanut butter, creamy peanut butter, I just use whichever one I see in the store. Be it this one, be it this, you are good to go. And it already saves you like a couple of steps. Okay. So for my granite soup, I'll be using some tomatoes. You just chop your tomatoes. Don't blend it or pulse it because you don't you want I love to see the lumps of tomatoes inside. It is part of the whole beauty of the sauce. Okay, people have different ways of cooking it, but this is the way I grew up eating it or back at home. So I just chop the tomatoes and then I'll put some, and then I'll into a pot. I'll just pour in some oil and then get some onions, of course, chopped already, and let it fry for like a minute. We want to get that nice flavor out of that onion. So just fry the onion for a bit and then we're going to go in with the tomatoes. So we're also going to fry the tomatoes for a bit. Oh, maybe 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes would be good to get the tomatoes all cooked up because mind you, your peanut butter is already ready to eat. So you just need to make sure that the tomatoes is well cooked up. Then I'll be adding some habanero pepper here. I just grate it like that. You can put it in whole and squash it when it's cooked. But I'm just doing it like this for today. Okay, so you can add in some pepper there and any other spices. This is a good time to put it ginger, garlic, and then you just cover the pot and let it cook for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so this is our tomatoes. It's still cooking, it's still frying. Just give it a stir from time to time so that everything is good. So this is some Maggi cubes, or if you have a bouillon cube like chicken bouillon or whichever bouillon cubes, it's a good time to put it. And then you can add some small salt, ginger, garlic, whatever. You can add it all here. At this juncture, I'm going to put in some water, like 2 liters of water. Yes, that much water, and just bring the water to boil. Because the next step is to put in our peanut butter and we need the water to be hot so that it can dissolve very well. Okay, so once the water is boiled, uh, as you can see, I'll now bring in my creamy peanut butter. For this large pot of granite soup that I'm cooking, because of course I'm not gonna, me and my family, we're not eating everything today, but I like to cook a lot of it so that I can keep for another day. So for that, like 2 liters of water, I'll just use this entire cup of peanut butter so that I can have a very large pot of soup. I love granite soup. I've eaten granite soup in boarding school, those of you that went to boarding school, I don't know how popular groundnut soup was in your school, but we ate groundnut soup 3 times a week for 7 years in Thika Baptist College. That's enough to get this soup into your bloodstreams. A quick look at the nutritional facts here. As you can see, you have 7 grams of protein. You have some fat. Fat isn't always bad, so let's stop running away from some good fat. Then you see it's cholesterol free. It has 5% sodium, and it got 2 grams of fiber, which is we give you about 7% of your daily intake for fiber, which is good. Um, so peanut butter is a good source of protein. So we always were told that growing up. So yep, confirms it, right? Okay, so I'll just put in everything in there and then give it a stir. Now that the water is hot, the peanut butter just melts in and mix, stirring and the whole combination of everything very easy. If you had put in if you had put in the peanut butter when the water was cold, it would have been a problem to mix everything. So right now the mixing is very easy, and just give it a good stir. If you need to press a little bit at the side of the pot, yeah, you can do that. So we just give it a good stir. And once we're sure everything has dissolved very well, uh, now it's time to add in some meat. Mind you, if you did boil your meat from scratch, you can just use your meat broth instead of just adding 2 cups of the 2 cups of water or 2 liters of water I added. So if you have your meat, it's a good time to add in the meat and the stock. But here I have some grilled chicken. I made some the week before and had them in the freezer. So I'm just going to go in with my grilled chicken. You can use any source of protein for groundnut soup. Beef, chicken, fish, whatever is your preference. It's a very versatile soup or sauce. So I think it goes practically with lots of protein options. So I'm just putting in my grilled meat. I even have 3 pieces of grilled fish in there as well. So I'm just putting all of that there, and I'll give it a good stir and allow it to cook again for a few minutes, because this meat is coming from the freezer. I want it to cook and just thicken for a little bit. So I'm going to leave it on the fire again for like 5 to 10 minutes. And just before I go, I would add in some veggies. I have some frozen chopped vegetables. I normally just chop my vegetables, celery, cilantro, um, basil, and keep them in the freezer so that it doesn't get spoiled. So I'm just adding all of that to give me some, uh, not just some good coloring, but to add in some green to the sauce. These vegetables are also a good source of fiber. So this is one way to increase fiber content in your food. Add in some green produce. Now food is ready. Groundnut soup goes very well with rice. Okay, so there we are. Ooh, if you have plantain, good. Potatoes, good. Yam, good. So we popularly eat groundnut soup with rice at school, like I already mentioned, and at home. So groundnut soup with rice always. And people that hawk food around, they always do groundnut soup with rice. I think it's easier to go with. It tastes really good. This is our dish of groundnut soup and rice. So isn't it yummy looking? This dish is very easy to prepare, especially if you're going to use your peanut butter. So I encourage you to give it a try and let me know how it went in the comment section. You want to taste? Bon appetit. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.